Hey everyone, this is Logan here, and I got a personal deck tech for you. So I just built Jeska and Tevesh. I've only got about 2 games in with it, so not a great sample size. But from what I played, I've really enjoyed it. I kind of have the deck broken down in a few different pieces. We got like creatures, ramp, removal, card draw, the damage doublers, and just some various other spells in the deck. Yeah, the main idea of the deck is to mostly aggro people out, get some extra damage in with Jeska, and then get some card draw value off Tevesh. And then, I mean, if it ultimates, it's probably not game over, but it is pretty powerful. So, for the bigger piles, I'll just quickly go over them. So for creatures, obviously it's a creature heavy deck. There's a good amount of creatures in here, and there's some creatures throughout. Just some highlights. We got Captivating Crew, steal a creature, probably opponent's commander. Hit them with it, maybe triple the damage, possibly take something out with commander damage or something else commander, and then sack it and draw 3 cards. It's pretty good. Now, I love this card personally. It doesn't have any evasion or anything like that, but it has power equal to the half of the highest life total of an opponent. So if you give it triple damage, I mean, you're one-shotting someone. Now, the problem is just getting it in, but it's pretty awesome. Now, this card's really sweet. Balthar the Defiled. The top half, all minions get +1/+1. Doesn't really matter much for this deck, but sacking him with his second ability and getting back all black and red creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, it does work for everyone, but we are playing a creature-heavy deck, so it should help benefit us more, and it's red and black. So, you know, if you're playing against other people who aren't playing those colors, it doesn't help them at all, and then hopefully the people who are playing those colors, you kind of get the bigger benefit of it, but it's still pretty sweet. Now, this card's hilarious, and I love this card. So we're Discord. So you choose 2 creatures or 2 players, and then whenever damage is dealt to one, the other player takes that much damage. This card, it's so weird because usually you would choose 2 opponents and kind of like double up the damage, but sometimes the situation's rare, but sometimes you want to pick yourself and an opponent, especially if they're a commanding lead, and you either have more life than them or even, because if they try to kill you with combat damage or try to take you down, they're taking themselves down with you, so they really have to remove Zoro Discord. So it can kind of give you time to either set up or, especially with this deck, if you have Tevesh out, you can set up, go sack it, and then go in for the big attack. Okay, so this actually has some pretty sweet stuff with Jeska, Varchild. Now, Varchild, you can triple her damage so she does 9 damage, and then you're giving people triple the amount of 1/1s. And then you could sack her to Tevesh and get all the 1/1s you're giving everyone, and then just start going crazy on people. Brash Totter, it speaks for itself. It's just a good card. Doesn't really have synergies with Jeska or Tevesh. It's just a powerful card. Like this, I had this and Tevesh out, and I basically won a game with just keeping him on the board and dealing damage to people. Um, Terror of the Peaks, another creature. It's just a powerful creature. And cool interaction with Jeska is nothing to do with his ability specifically, but I have a couple of 5/5 or 5 whatever toughness flyers. If you triple the damage with Jeska, you can sack Jeska to Tevesh, replay Jeska, and then stack the triple damage on your creature. So, like I said, the few 5/5 flyers I have, if you double stack the triple damage, they're dealing 45 damage. It's just one-shotting them, and they have flying, so chances are they're probably getting in and just one-shotting someone, which is which is really good. Now the rest of the creatures are, like I said, I need to probably cut a few and keep them a little bit lower to the ground. But like I said, it's basically kind of Rakdos good stuff creatures. So nothing much else to see from that. Now the ramp is pretty standard. Black Market, Goldspan Dragon is really good. Solemn, of course, get the basics, sack him to Tevesh, draw a couple cards, Jeska as well, just a powerful card, Niheb, powerful card, like all this ramp. Grim Halfling, or Hireling, this card is so good. Definitely if you are in the colors, I would pick this up. Because in a commander deck, it's only going to get more expensive, and this card is just really powerful. Culling the Weak, sack a creature, add 4 black mana, again, powerful, and you got your basic artifact, ramp, dark ritual. Nothing too crazy in the ramp section. Now, for removal, Masker Worm, great card, doesn't affect your creatures, and then you give everything -2, -2, and it's easier for you to swing in, and then whenever a creature dies, they take 2 damage, so that's just powerful. Archfiend of Depravity. Again, another 5/4 flyer that we can one-shot people with Jeska, and it controls the size of people's board. Really good card. Blasphemous Act. I mean, Chandra's Ignition, just powerful removal. Stats will. Now, I haven't cast this yet, but I think it's a lot better than when I first looked at it. I'm like, it's okay. But it removes their biggest creature, and you get thralls equal to the biggest creature in opponent's graveyard, which then you can use to block, sack off the Tevesh. I think it's a kind of a sleeper will from Commander Legends. I think, like I said, I need to get more testing on it. I don't think I've actually cast it yet, so I haven't really seen how powerful it is. But in theory, I think it's going to be pretty good. Chaos Warp, good. Fleshback Marauder. Now I have it in here. I'm going to switch this out for something else. I had it in here because I was like, okay, I'll play it, have everyone sack, and then I could sack a Thrall, and then sack this to Tevesh Jet. But if I'm already losing a Thrall, might as well just sack a Tevesh Jet and draw and have a better removal in the spot for this. Especially this is the only one I have in here of this effect. I think it's probably get something a little bit more versatile in this slot, so I'm definitely going to work on that. Now, in terms of card draw, obviously we got Tevesh in the command zone. Skull Clamp works great with the Thralls. Demon Lord, Bells and Lock. Now, I could probably put better card draw in this slot, but again, he's a 6/6 flyer, trample. I can, pump him with Jeska, and I think he's just cool, so I just want him in the deck. Indulgent Tormentor, again, another 5/4 flyer that's going to deal a bunch of damage with Jeska, and it draws you cards on your upkeep. Now, opponent can either sack a creature or lose 3 life to stop you from drawing. I mean, so opponent's choice, they're probably more than likely, if they have the life of the creature, not going to let you draw, but you're clearing the board a little bit, and you're going to one-shot them back for not letting you draw a card. With this card, whenever you attack a player, you tap a creature, probably their biggest creature, and you goad that creature. So you're removing blockers, and you're forcing their creatures to attack other players. And on top of that, when an opponent attacks another opponent, you both draw a card, which you don't want to give an opponent a card draw typically, but in a go-around, you're getting 3 cards to their 1 card, and it's helping remove their biggest blockers and helping you get in. So I think this is, I haven't played this yet, I just actually added it in, but I think this is going to be pretty powerful. Read the Bones, pretty standard card draw. Yeah, so in terms of card draw, I think I'm a little light on card draw, but again, I have Tevesh in the command zone, so I think I can kind of, be fine with that. So in terms of damage doublers, I have Gratuitous Violence, Furnace of Wrath, Dictator of Twin Gods. I want to get Fire Emancipation because it's a powerful card, and I need to get it in this deck just to make the damage even crazier. But in terms of damage doublers, I only have these 3 in here. I do feel like I want to fit more. I'm not sure how many more damage doublers there are out there, but I definitely want to fit at least 1 or 2 more in this slot. Now, in terms of extra spells that we got, Berserker's Onslaught, just giving attack creatures double strike. Stitched Together, Reanimation. I don't have too much Reanimation in this deck other than this and Balthor. So I do want to fit more in here. Again, powerful card. Sword Markov. Put someone to 10, triple damage with Jeska, kill him. Pretty easy kill there. Temporal Extortion, I love this card. The opponent's either going to lose half their life, or you're taking an extra turn. Powerful Torrent of Hailfire, I mean, it's just a powerful, everyone knows it, it's a powerful finisher. Kind of a boring way to, kill someone. It's, just generically strong. But, I mean, sometimes you just need those powerful spells when your creatures aren't getting it done. Imp's Mischief, change target of target spell with a single target. You lose life, the spells convert mana cost. Not really a counter spell, but you can redirect kill spells and stuff like that. And finally, we got Final Fortune. Takes your extra turn at this one, and then at the turn you lose the game. I mean, you're playing Rakdos, you gotta go for it. If you lose, you lose. But honestly, sometimes you just need that extra turn to win, and this can get you there. But yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, I've only got a few games of it, but I'm loving it so far. I still got a few things to tweak here and there, but I think it's a really fun deck. And I'm excited to get more testing into it. If anyone's actually, I know I kind of went over the deck, but if someone's actually interested, I'll put a list up there so people can kind of look at it and tweak it for themselves. But yeah, that's it. That's the deck tech. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe and share the video. Thank you. Have a good day.